Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Stop dragging Osinbajo into your impending implosion. Group tells PDP. Wow. My people, not be small something today. So they want PDP say no, they not they drag Osinbajo into their matter. But we get to understand what the news is saying proper. Okay, guys? How are you wherever you are? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today, the news says they should stop dragging Osinbajo. Osinbajo, in case you don't know, is the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let's go to the news. A group of young Nigerians, Buhari Osinbajo Solidarity Front, BOSF, has described the People Democratic Party attempts to resurrect a fake news and rehearse unsubstantiated claim about a National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA) scandal as laughable, shameful, stressing that the party is out of touch with reality. The group, in a statement signed by its national coordinator Olawale Badmus, also observed that the People Democratic Party spokesman had simply become obsessed with Vice President Yemi Osinbajo's name and advised him to quickly seek treatment from such erroneous obsession. The national group was reacting to a statement by the People Democratic Party urging Vice President Yemi Osinbajo to come clean on the so-called 5.8 billion NEMA scandal. A kit which is said they should try to fly about, but which has simply fallen short of resources with Nigerians. It will be recalled that in 2018, Senator Babafemi Ojodo, the presidential political advisor, had rubbished similar claim made by the PDP. It is evident that the oppositions are in scandal of company for their facts of grants corruption, which brought Nigeria to its knees at May 2015. They cannot find that company in the Vice President Ojodo, who said while responding to the press inquiry. He added, first, there is nowhere in polarized House of Representative response where the Vice President was accused of corruption and embezzlement of funds. I challenge them to quote any words of sentence that makes such an accusation a reality. Even the House Committee chairman has said there was no allegations of corruption against him. The only allegation is that he approved funds for the emergency operation in the Northeast for the Consolidation Reforms Fund, but not budgeted funds for other things. The conclusion was proven to be false. The funds approved here from budget funds, especially the Rice Levy Fund. The BOSF said that not only had the House of Representatives and Committee on Emergency and Disaster Preparedness led to its then chairman Ali Saleh stated categorically that the vice president, then acting president, was not mentioned. It also said the vice president was not figured in any of such matters. The group said the Committee on National Television reiterated that the vice president was not mentioned in its report and explained that the media report at the time was fraudulent and not real, as it was a fake news. Nowhere in the House of Representatives report was there an allegation of corruption against the vice president. And this is why claims against him by the People Democratic Party are mere political tactics intended to mar his image and his person. The group said in a statement on Tuesday. The group noted that this was an old trash and blameless allegation by the People Democratic Party, which Nigerians should continue to pay no attention to. Not a single claim of the PDP is factual, no indication by the House at all, no fraud of any kind that perpetrated on the part of the vice president of the country. PDP thinks that they repeat a lie for long enough, people will begin to believe it. If they continue to repeat it, it will stick, but not this one, because the issue are so well interrogated and well known to the public and a mere political stunt, the group said. BOSF explained that because President Buhari named a new director general for NEMA, the PDP saw it as an opportunity to awake its fishing expenditure. The group said this was proof that the PDP diverse pity and has lost every medium of shame, and such should not be trusted, as they are not a party to be reckoned with in any way, form, or kind. Committee on the party spokesman, the BOSF, noted that he was perhaps acting in the deceived view that his reverence was tied to this propaganda and was naming Professor Osinbajo as part of their tactics and game. The People Democratic Party official these days have gone into obsession, and you can find this in the way he has been calling the name of Yemi Osinbajo repeatedly again and again, and this is very shameful. The group said PDP as a party has failed generously, wasted public time and money, an opportunity for them to make a real impact and seriousness in Nigeria as it should be. At the time when the world is uniting across party lines to fight against COVID-19 pandemic, the People Democratic Party has contributed nothing to curb the virus chase to earth, but rather they have concentrated on this fake news. This action speaks volume about the mental capacity of the party and the leaders, and the lack of sincerity and benevolence towards the public. PDP is not a party at all to be reckoned with, as they have no sense of dignity. Well, my people, now don't hear them. This guy say, anyway, BOS, these are like the youth arms saying that Vice President Yemi Osinbajo is not corrupt in any way, form, or kind. But what is the matter? What is really going on? Vice President Yemi Osinbajo is being accused of fraud. And this group is saying to PDP that is like you're obsessed with the person of Yemi Osinbajo. This all started and happened when President Muhammadu Buhari was not in the country and the vice president was in the acting position of the president and continued and was, leading Nigerians. But they said the vice president, they accused him of some fraudulent activity as of that time, that the vice president committed some fraud. And as such, they were trying to drag him into some issues. But this group is saying Yemi Osinbajo, it has been repeated again and again, even by the House of Representatives, that there was no such things as any fraud being perpetrated by the vice president of the country. My people, the matter deep. PDP, APC, whatever party they are or they have, Nigeria, what we need is good governance. We don't need reputation of these people. We need people who truly love Nigeria. We need people who can make Nigeria great and steer this country in the right direction. Not those who will come and be stealing from the national treasury or make Nigeria not to become a great nation. We can become a great people. We have every form and kind of capacity to become this, not dragging our name in the mud and saying, the president, the vice president, and Nigerians. No. We don't need all this. We don't. That's why we want Nigerians to please wake up and vote for the right person when it comes to election. Your little contribution matters. No matter how little you think it is, it goes a long way. How do you do that? By liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on the notification button. You help this news to spread. You help the world to know that there is something going on here in Nigeria. And guess what? Nigeria can become a great nation again with time as we begin to work together as one. I want to say thank you for listening. Don't forget to thumbs up for us. God bless. Have a lovely and a wonderful day. Bye for now.